From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott here with a short-term forecast and video discussion issued on Tuesday, July 14th. Well, after a seasonably warm and relatively pleasant end of the weekend and start to the week, the upper-level jet stream ridge or heat dome is going to build back into the Ohio Valley and the mid-Atlantic states through the rest of the week, and that's going to bring more dangerous heat and high humidity to the mid-Atlantic states. So without further ado, let me start by taking a look at our daily climatology. It all gets started this afternoon as I'm expecting a high of 94 degrees at Millersville, and that's about 8 degrees above the average high of 86. Today's record high of 100 was set in 1954. This morning's low of 64 was normal for this time of the year. Today's record low was 49, set in 1940. As we take a look at the sky cam from Millersville University, all you notice is a few wispy cirrus clouds across the sky, but overall skies are generally sunny, and they will remain that way through the rest of the afternoon. As we take a look at the visible satellite imagery that backs up what you saw on the sky cam, there's a few wispy cirrus clouds across the region, and you'll notice this light gray shading across central and northern PA and New York State. Well, that is actually a smoke plume from Canadian wildfires, so the sun will be dim throughout the afternoon and the skies will look hazy as this smoke sags southward across the mid-Atlantic states. As we take a look at the European model for 8 p.m. this evening, you'll notice that we have this strong west to southwesterly downsloping flow across the Commonwealth, and that is going to be ushering that hotter and more humid air into the region. This isn't going to be quite as extreme as the heat wave over the 4th of July, as dew points will only be in the mid to upper 60s this afternoon, tomorrow, and again on Thursday. But either way you slice it, this is still going to be considered dangerous heat and humidity. Tonight is going to be warm and muggy with clear skies with lows in the low to mid 70s, so there's not going to be too much relief from the heat at night. Temperatures will generally be in the 80s through most of the night, and then only dip down into the low to mid 70s for a few hours in the pre and near dawn hours. So as we take a look at the European model then for 2 p.m. tomorrow, you'll notice we're basically under the same regime. That heat dome is in place from the Ohio Valley to the mid-Atlantic states. We still have that down-sloping west to southwesterly flow in place. You'll notice this weak surface high pressure system over the southwestern Atlantic as well. So high temperatures on Wednesday will be in the upper 90s to low 100s. Combine that with dew points in the mid to upper 60s, and that will lead to max heat indices of 103 to 107 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. And we'll be dealing with still more of the same on Thursday. Temperatures and heat indices may not be quite as high, or in the mid to upper 90s and between 97 to 101 degrees respectively, but that's still going to be considered dangerous heat and humidity. As such, a heat advisory is in effect for the lower Susquehanna Valley from 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. on Wednesday, and we may very well see another one issued for Thursday once we move into the day tomorrow. So in order to stay safe during this dangerous heat and humidity and to stay hydrated, make sure to drink plenty of non-alcoholic beverages, and also take frequent breaks from the heat in the shade or an air-conditioned room or building. Also limit time in the sun and make sure to check up on neighbors, relatives, especially elderly and those with underlying medical conditions or without air conditioning. In addition, make sure to never leave children or pets unattended in a vehicle, as the temperature in the inside of a car can reach lethal levels in just a matter of minutes on a 100-degree day. So as we take a look at the short-term Campus Weather Service forecast, warm and muggy tonight with clear skies, low 74. Mostly sunny, breezy, and humid on Wednesday with record-challenging heat, high 100. Hot and humid on Thursday with hazy sunshine and some passing clouds, high 96. The record high for July 15th at Millersville is also 100 degrees, set in 1997. So that number could be tied, challenged, or perhaps even broken tomorrow. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the short-term forecast. Tune back in next Monday for the latest edition. Until then, stay cool and stay hydrated during this dangerous heat wave this week.